All right, welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and always with me here lately has been Mr. Jimmy Sickler as my co-host.
Happy to be here, Mr. Kirby.
All right, we are continuing on with our special spotlights, and today we have none other than Miss Tracy Steer.
Well, hello.
All right, this could be entertaining. I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, let's get the show rolling. All right, Miss Tracy, why don't you tell us the name of your high school, the town, state, and what its mascot was?
So, my high school was Council Grove High School in Council Grove, Kansas, and we were the Mighty Braves.
Oh,
All right.
do people
I've been
say
to
you're not?
Council Grove, by the way.
I was going to say,
have,
do
yes.
No
do
big
people?
deal. Uh,
Go ahead, Jimmy.
what song, band, TV show, or movie have you been listening to, watching lately?
Well, my favorite musician is the White Buffalo,
Yeah.
and I've been listening to that a lot. And I have enjoyed watching The Princess Bride lately.
Wow.
I just heard that by somebody
Back-to-back
else.
mentions for Princess Bride.
Jeez.
It's a
As
great,
you
it's a classic.
wish.
All right, Jimmy, you got to ask the question. What's a quote from that movie, right?
I just tried to do one.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. All
Do you
right.
have one, Tracy? Do you have a quote from that movie?
Oh man,
Besides
what's the one
As
where
You
he's
Wish?
rolling down the hill at the
That's
beginning?
As You Wish. Oh. I don't
Oh,
know.
it
Okay.
is.
All right, we'll move on then. So, Miss Tracy, which teacher had the most impact on you, and what do you remember about them?
It would have been my high school art teacher, Mrs. Mock. I still talk to her to this day.
Oh, awesome.
She influenced me to go into art education. So I have a K-12 art education degree. And a lot of that was because of her.
It's awesome.
Very cool. What was your favorite extracurricular activity when you were in school?
Well, I think Jimmy is going to like this, but it was basketball.
Yes, we got one. Finally.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm tired of all this other stuff.
My school was, very much a fan of sports and athletic, activities. So basketball, I think I did all year round.
No, I honestly didn't know basketball season ever ended, but okay. All right. So, what does Miss Tracy do nowadays outside of school for fun?
Well, I do a lot of volunteering. We just got done with one of the bigger fundraising events in Talkeetna, and I really enjoy that. I have a 5-year-old I try to keep up with, and we do a lot of outside activities. Sledding is a big one right now. So
I like that one.
Nice. Yeah, congratulations on the Bachelor auction. You guys raised a ton of money. That a lot of it gets donated back to Sioux Valley, so that's awesome. Thank you.
A lot of it, yeah, 100% goes right back into the community. So that's pretty awesome.
Yes, that's super cool.
So, Miss Tracy, when you were in school, I think I know the answer to this, but what class did you find the most enjoyable?
Well, I would have to say that would be the art classes.
Yep.
I think I even ended up my senior year taking advanced art 4 and then like a studio art class too.
Oh,
yeah,
it's awesome.
Nice.
So, which may tie into the next question as well. So, whom did you have your most meaningful relationship during your years as a student? And that could be anybody in the building. It could be janitor, custodian, lunch lady, lunch guy, anybody.
The school that I attended was pretty small. So I think that I had a pretty significant relationship with a lot of the teachers. But I would believe, the art teacher, of course, my basketball coach, I had a pretty good relationship with, I looked up to. Um, and then all of my, you know, athlete,
Hmm.
my
Yep.
basketball team, volleyball team, softball team, we were all pretty close throughout the years.
Yes. What is something you have learned about yourself since you started working with students?
Um, that I am pretty patient. Yeah, there's quite a bit demanded out of, teachers and anybody in the education field, and you've got to learn how to multitask and I feel like I'm getting better with that.
Yes, definitely need to have that skill or develop that skill for sure. So, knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your younger self either entering high school or leaving high school for post-secondary training?
Ooh, I would probably start prepping. I mean, I knew what I wanted to go into probably after my freshman year of high school, so I would probably try to get myself to prep for college a little sooner
Mm,
and take advantage of all the, what our high school had to offer as far as like dual credit courses and such like that.
Yeah,
Um, yeah,
I love dual credit courses.
yeah, me too.
So, what is one of the most memorable moments you've had with your students?
Um, there's been a few pretty memorable moments. But I really, last year when they got Mr. Kirby, I think was pretty fun. Yeah,
that
yeah,
was
with
that was
Silly String. I think I still have like the video, and we need to
that
maybe post that.
I
that was
forgot that you were the grand prank master.
yeah
Oh
that
yeah, yeah.
that was a good one. I
It
agree.
was a good one. Yeah.
So with kind of tagging on that, what might be one of the most embarrassing things that has ever happened to you with students?
Well, there's a few students that have found out that I'm pretty easy to scare. You know, so they'll come around the corner and just you know, be kind of loud when they're saying my name, and I've maybe thrown a few things in the air because I've jumped so high.
An
It's
easy
awesome.
jump scare. I like it. I
Oh yeah,
didn't know that.
Yes, that's a good one.
Well, okay. Don't-
Yep.
So, what is your plan after we're done with the school year this year?
I think spending a lot of time with my 5-year-old, and then we might head down to Kansas to visit my parents and spend summer in the 110-degree heat and high humidity.
Mm.
Yes, sounds fun.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so fun.
Yeah,
No, it's a good time. We go swimming a lot.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So one last question, Miss Tracy. Is there anything that we didn't cover that you would like to comment about?
I think that's pretty much it.
All right. Okay. Well, with that, I'm going to conclude this episode and the special edition with Miss Tracy. Then once again, this is Brian Kirby, principal here at Sioux Valley. My co-host, Jimmy Sickler. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And Miss Tracy, I appreciate you taking the time, carving out of your busy schedule to have fun on this little short quiz show, as we might want to call it. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for having me.
All right. And I hope you guys enjoy this podcast as another way to connect with our Sioux Valley community. Hope to see you at the next school event or around the community. Thanks for listening.